Okay, today is the start of day 5. Yesterday we finished the basic concepts module, and we're going to go ahead and jump into control structures here. As a reminder, we are learning Python with Solo Learn, going through these different classes. This is just kind of a recording of my journey learning computer programming to help me keep track of what I do and my learning process. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Booleans. Another type in Python is the Boolean type. There are two Boolean values, true and false. They can be created by comparing values, for instance, by using the equal operator equal sign. My underscore Boolean equals true. My underscore Boolean prints true. Okay. Well, returns true. 2 equals 3 comes back as false. String hello equals string hello, true. Okay. Be careful not to confuse assignment, 1 equals sign, with comparison, 2 equals sign. Okay, so that makes sense. So when there's the double equal sign here, you're basically comparing each side of it here, and it either comes back to true, it comes back as true or false. So that's pretty easy to understand. What are the two Boolean values in Python, true and false? Okay. Another comparison operator, the not equal operator, exclamation point equal sign, evaluates to true if the items being compared aren't equal and false if they are. 1 does not equal 1 is false because 1 does equal 1. String 11 does not equal string 7. That's true. That comes out as true because it's saying this does not equal that, which is correct. So when the left side does not equal the right side, true comes out. 2 does not equal 10, true. Okay. What is the output of this code? 7 does not equal 8. That is true. Okay. Python also has operators that determine whether one number, float or integer, is greater than or smaller than another. These operators are greater than and less than respectively. 7 is greater than 5, true. 10 is less than 10, false. Okay, so I guess the Boolean type is simply a way to compare different values and return either true or false based on the comparison, based on the comparative operator that you're using. Okay. So I mean, let's just come in here and let's just try a couple things. So print 7 is greater than 5, print 10 is less than 10. Those are the examples they gave us previously. Print 7 is greater than 5 is true because 7 is greater than 5. Print 10 is less than 10. False because 10 is not less than 10. So I mean, let's just look at a couple other things here. So if we were to say like print 5 equals 5, so they were saying that the double equal sign is when you want to compare something. So this should give us true. Let's see if that's correct. And yes, it does. It gives us this true here. Let's get rid of these just so we can practice. Okay. So that gives us true because we're doing the comparison. And let's say we want to do a string hello equals hello. Now I want to know if you can compare strings like this in a print operation. Let's see if that should come out to true. Okay. Now if we were to take off some of that, then it should come out to false. Okay, perfect. Now what would happen if, say, we did something like 5 is less than, and then what if we did like a string here? What does that, I'm assuming that gives us an error, but I just want to check. Yeah, okay. Type error, less than, not supported between instances of integer and string. Okay, so I guess it has to be the same type when you're doing this. Now, I wonder if can we use a float here? So 5 is less than 7.5. Are we allowed to do that? Yeah, you can. Okay. Perfect. All right, that makes sense. Let's continue. What is the output of this code? 7 is greater than 7.0. That should be false because that is incorrect. The greater than or equal to and smaller than or equal to operators are greater than equal to and less than equal to. They are the same as the strict greater than and smaller than operators, except that they return true when comparing equal numbers. Okay, so this is just a way to say greater than and equal to or less than and equal to. So 7 is less than or equal to 8. That is true. 9 is greater than or equal to 9. That is true. Now, if we come in here to practice, we could actually, on this second operation here, the 9 is greater than or equal to 9. That's true because 9 is equal to 9. If we were to remove this greater than sign and put a less than sign, the same thing should come out because of the equal to sign. So again, it does return true. So this greater than or less than allows us just to compare more inclusively when working with different numbers. Greater than and smaller than operators can also be used to compare strings lexicographically. The alphabetical order of words is based on the alphabetic order of their component letters. I'm not really sure what that means. Let's see. So, I mean, I guess that's saying you can compare strings. I don't really know how you would do that, but let's give that a shot. So if I'm going to say like, hello is less than or equal to hello. Let's just start with that to see what that returns. True, okay. Now what if we were to take away the equals? Hello is less than hello. False, okay. Now what if we were to take away some letters? Does that make that true? Yeah, so is it maybe just based on the length of the string that's what it's comparing? Let's try two different words. So if I was going to say world is less than hello, so they both have 5 letters. Let's see if that comes out as false. Okay, now let's take away one of those letters so that it's 4 or 5. Let's see if that comes out as true. No, it doesn't. So it's not the length of the word. So I'm not exactly sure what that means. Let's see. Let's come down here and click on comments. Let's see if it okay, so this, okay, I see what that's saying. So essentially what it's saying with the strings is that it's assigning a number to each letter based on its position in the alphabet. So A would be 1, B would be 2, C would be 3. And then it's comparing the word. So if the word has the exact same so it's comparing its position in the alphabet, I guess. So if we were to do like A is less than B, that should come out to true because A should be considered 1, B should be considered 2 when comparing strings. Okay, that makes sense. A little confusing there, but it looks like that makes sense. And that's where when you click on comments here, that comes in handy because you get people that can leave comments about different principles that are being taught and they can explain it maybe a little bit better than the Solo Learn platform can. Okay, what is the output of this code? 8.7 is less than or equal to 8.70. That should be true because it's less than or equal to. Okay, perfect. So those are Booleans and comparisons. That seems like a really useful principle to know, to be able to compare two different values and return just kind of a blanket statement based on that comparison, true or false. I think that's something that could be very useful in programming in more complex programs, probably simple ones too, but I'm assuming that's something that's used a lot. So that was kind of a fun thing to learn. Our next class is going to be about if statements. So we're going to stop here for now.